the herd, we run this town. SVFC, Bull Stampede, we don't back down. SVFC, black and blue, hear us loud. SVFC, this is the Ville, give up now.
Live from the heart of the Carolinas, this is the Statesville FC Soccer Show. Hello and welcome to the Statesville FC Soccer Show, coming to you from the Signal Hill Studios, home of WAME Real Country 92.9 and 550 AM. We are deep into the regular season of soccer all around the world. Unfortunately, Statesville FC season has come to a close. However, there's always things going on in the off-season. So this week, instead of bringing our friend Eric along, our normal co-host, we've got our CEO, president, I know you don't like all the titles, co-founder, one of the main members of the herd, but we're happy to have him, Craig Hollis. Welcome to the show. You're not on the hot seat, but you are in the big chair.
It's certainly a lot cooler this side. It's stuck in the middle of you and Eric in that hot seat. It really is pretty hot.
There's a lot of meat and a lot of heat whenever we bring those conversations. But we're here every week. Not every week. We're here now, probably monthly, to update you on what's going on in the Statesville FC club landscape, to give you updates on the local soccer scene, the high school soccer scene, and then we'll unveil a new project today where we'll kind of update you on some of our stars of Statesville FC and what they're doing right now. Got some guys in college. We've got a couple goal scorers as well. Major man of the match performance from one of our former keepers. So we'll get you up to date with all of that today on the Statesville FC Soccer Show. Welcome, everybody. Of course, we got our man Bryson behind the camera. Appreciate everybody here at WAME, one of our major longtime sponsors, as well as Epic, and everybody. We got the gear. We got some cool jerseys. But first and foremost, we'd like to update, or I would like to update. The last time we talked, you guys were going to go see the mayor. You're going to go get an award from the mayor. How did that all go?
Yeah, quite surreal.
Yeah.
Something that we certainly weren't expecting after the first season and everything else. You know, we had such a tremendous first season. It went better than way that we thought we expected. And then this popped up out of nowhere. It was brilliant. So myself and Eric, we went along to receive the award from the city council and the mayor. And actually it was quite something. We walk in there and apparently there was something going on this day, something to do with the new data center. I'll say no more.
Okay. Yep.
So we go in there and I kid you not, it was like something out of a prison movie. These officers were just lined up. There was about 30, 40 of these officers. Like, it was quite scary, right?
It looked like Arsenal Spurs.
Yeah, it reminds me of a home game.
The corridor that the away fans have to walk through.
That's
the pitch.
So we get in there, and this I say little room, a good sized room. It was packed, absolutely packed to the rafters. Obviously, they clearly weren't there for us. There for other reasons. But it was packed to the rafters. And so, you know, they get started and everything else. And we were one of the first segments of their meeting and everything else. And the mayor got up. And the mayor is a super fan. Mm-hmm. I kid you not. He's a season ticket holder. He now owns a shirt that we presented with him, the official Statesville FC shirt. And not just the mayor, though. There was a good few of those board members who we've seen at games. And ended up, I found out that actually put it towards the city council to have this award done for us.
Awesome. Okay.
So, you know, that happened. And he says his little spiel about who we are and what we did and what we bring to the community. And it was all about sponsorship of community environment, community spirit, and bringing the community together under sports and so on and so forth, and representing Statesville on such a big national stage. So he gave that lovely spiel, and then he turns around and said, "Would you like to say a few words?" And I was like, "No, would you?" Eric? So Eric went up first. He did his little bit, and you know, I actually then found the courage to get up and speak in front of these
dignitaries,
and
the citizens who were not there for this, but I'm sure we might have gotten a season ticket holder or two.
That's it. And so, you know, at the end of it, we thanked everybody and told them a little bit about who we are. Thanked everybody, and it was go Statesville FC, and everybody sort of gave us a little clap, little round of applause, and it was lovely. It was a beautiful thing.
And I think what I mentioned before, but I'm curious to get your thoughts on it, are just the idea that one of the main pillars of the team and the club is that it's connection with the community and being a part of the community, and it's one of those that I could see it from afar, but I guess this is just one of those things that reinforces the beliefs and the structure and what you guys have been doing and what the club has been doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is the pillar of the reason why, the main reason why we did this in the first place. Statesville is such a beautiful and wonderful community, and the surrounding areas of Statesville.
All of Ardo County.
Absolutely, Ardo County. I mean, you've got a lovely town of Troutman, that where I live, we actually border Troutman as well. You've got the Mooresville area and so on and so forth, Cool Springs, all those guys north of Statesville, Harmony and so on and so forth. And they're such beautiful communities. And this is all about bringing them together. Since I've lived here, I haven't really seen, apart from the odd event here and everything else, which is still lovely, and it definitely brings the community together. The balloon rally and so on and so forth. Yeah, right. Amazing.
So the balloon rally is the big one. The fair used to be a big one. We finally started going back with the kids recently, and it was like, oh yeah, this was awesome. But just there's events around here that are so unique to us, in that it's the things to do in town.
Sure, and so being such good history and the fact that Statesville is such a beautiful place, we want to be able to put that out there to the rest of the nation and the world, right? Not just the US, right? And actually, I believe on one of the past shows where Eric actually said something a little about it, but we actually got to be announced a little bit on a UK show, a soccer show out there called the Men in Blazers.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that show, by the way, guys, look it up. There's the podcast, Men in Blazers. It's a brilliant show. But they actually announced a little bit on us.
There was a clip. It was the clip from Eric actually knew the guy. But when his I think it was his son or daughter. Son went to a game.
Yep.
And then was watched the World Cup. Said, let's go to a game. Went to a game. Hook, line, and sinker, and now went to all the games and watched all the World Cup.
Bear in mind, didn't play soccer, didn't really have any...
No, there was no connection whatsoever, other than it was, World Cup's on, let's watch. And then from there to Statesville FC, and just how involved, and Dad was all in to try to figure out how to, because that's how this works, right?
Bought his son cleats, soccer ball, everything else, and that is what this is about. This is what the beautiful game of soccer is about, and bringing that to Statesville is what we want.
That was, I joked, or I was being very, like, that was in 1994. I was a 10-year-old buck. Yeah, right. We played soccer at school, but it was once that World Cup was like, oh, this is real, this is a thing. It just became accessible, and just to see it happen generation after generation. But now the connection being that we have a place to go to watch it here locally, right? And an aspiration or an inspiration for people to be able to play. If you're Slate Danforth growing up, there's a club down the road. And his season gets underway at Roanoke. He hasn't played yet. He would not make. He's not on the list yet because he hasn't had any games yet. But guys like Slate Danforth here in the area, guys like Justin Ortiz and Hickory, that are able to come here now and play soccer. Same idea. And I think that'd be cool that one day to have like a pipeline or an opportunity to play soccer at a level and then be able to work your way up to the club, or just one day to have the opportunity to reach. I've been watching a lot of Toy Story with the kids to reach for the sky, if you may. So just knowing that first the community, then the soccer, and then it all works itself out together. What else are you guys working on? Is there anything else you guys are working on in the off season? I'm curious as a guy kind of watching from behind the scenes. What does an NPSL group do now after the season's over for Elito champions, deservedly so? We got Bristol down the road. They are definitely reloading for another season. What do you do now without basically a roster other than, what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's a few parts in there that we're always going to try and build what Statesville represents and what it can give to its community. I will tell you that there is a lot behind the scenes work going on, and I can't say too much about it just yet, right? Until it happens.
And when it happens, we'll announce it here on the show as well as online. So make sure to follow our socials. Make sure to follow along on the show. But yeah, we'll try to keep big announcements for shows like this and for our social. So make sure Statesville FC, you're on all the things. There's too many things these days, but all the things, look first on Statesville FC.
Yeah, but 1,000%. But now I think, as I'm not too sure most people know, but from start to finish of this past season, of where Statesville was born as a whisper to where we had games on the field, we had a little less than 9 months to do that, right?
Yeah, the acceleration of this whole project kind of blew my mind. From, hey, they're going to do it, to, oh, they're doing it, to, oh, we did it.
Well, I'm still picking up the pieces of mine. Mine are all over the place, right? So now we have a full turnaround year where we actually get to embed. There's still a lot of people out there who have not seen or heard of what about Statesville FC is.
I agree.
So, we now have our wonderful mascot, El Jefe.
Love that.
So one of our big things now is to really get in community engagement and
More
get
awareness,
the brand
yeah,
out there
yeah.
and awareness out there. We plan on...
Especially with school now. And so yeah. Okay.
That's exactly it. Yeah, we're about to go into schools. The kids get to meet El Jefe, get a little bit about what the club is. We'll have some coaching staff go in and maybe do some skill clinics with the kids and so on and so forth. And have a few players come down, localer players that come down, wear the shirt, sign some autographs, take some pictures.
Cool.
All that
Okay.
great stuff.
Yeah, those are good ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, and just being events and being present and just building who we are, like we said, along with, like I said in the background, building some other stuff that may be coming up to fruition.
If someone wanted, if there's some teachers out there watching, or community guys out there watching, or after school, prime day, there's just so many people, with the kids out in school doing things. Who would they contact? How would you get in touch with Statesville FC to be like, oh, we want us to have El Jefe, and maybe somebody come out and talk about the program?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's we really use our main website right now for our access to come and get in touch with us, or you can use the email admin@statesvillefootball.club.
Yep.
You can also reach us via social media. I mean, we're on a bunch of different platforms. You can just click the message, and we've always got people looking at the messages and replying and feeding back the information to the respective departments.
Perfect.
Whether you're trying out, whether you want a recruitment, whether you want us to come into schools, we've got different departments, and they're all filtered out to those.
And you could get in that same breath. There's still merch available. There's still, get your Statesville FC inaugural season jerseys. Get your you can get this bad boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's things there, right? Because that's cool. I haven't seen that's the warm up jersey.
Correct.
And you see it in warm ups, but you don't once the game gets going. That's not what's in your brain. But I love
Sure.
that.
It's definitely a standout, isn't
it? It's got a little pizzazz to it.
Believe it or not, guys love pink.
It's if you can pull it off. I was always a salmon guy. If you can pull it, you can pull it off. You can pull it off.
Yeah, for sure. But it's all online. It's all on our. If you go straight to our website, you'll see our Statesville FC shop tab, and then that will take you to our personal shop where you can get all the stuff online, and it goes to Best Buy Soccer. That's who we do get our stuff and our merchant through. Best Buy Soccer, the guys are really, really cool. They actually do have their own standalone shop in Charlotte. So if you haven't been, if you haven't been there, please go there. It's an amazing place. They look after you. But yeah, all our stuff and all our merch is all online, ready to go, and we're constantly building that as well. Anyway.
Perfect. I know I've been wearing I wear my gear everywhere I can, all over the place. I was in Detroit last week getting Coney dogs and had the hat on. This is not the hat. I can't find the hat since I've gotten the Coney dogs. We'll worry about that later right now. But no, it's get your jerseys. These are so cool, so unique. We have a whole episode about what the logo means and all about it. But this is, to me, it's one of those little things. You can represent the city and the area in a different way. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. Secretly, you got put on the hot seat just now. You just didn't know it.
Yeah,
that was one of those.
I felt the warmth coming. It was coming.
We're gonna go to break, but after the break, we will update you on some of Statesville FC's finest, if you may. A lot of guys in action right now across the nation playing college ball. There's some guys down the street, even for a team in the top 10 in the nation. We'll get you updated on that. We'll also give you a little bit of an update for the Iredell County high school teams right after this on the Statesville FC Soccer Show.
Looking to brighten your home or someone's day? Come see us at Johnson Greenhouses, your local destination for beauty and style. From stunning custom floral arrangements to stylish scout bags, delicious ladyfingers food items, and store-wide home decor, Johnson Greenhouses has something special for every occasion and every season. Whether you're decorating, gifting, or just treating yourself, you'll find quality, charm, and friendly faces every time you visit. We're conveniently located at 204 Salisbury Road in Statesville, or give us a call at 704-873-4345, or stop by and see what's blooming today. Johnson Greenhouses, where flowers, flavor, and home style come together.
When it comes to power, performance, and comfort, nothing cuts like Ferris mowers. Built with patented suspension technology, Ferris zero-turn mowers absorb bumps and rough terrain, giving you a smoother ride and a cleaner, more professional cut. Whether you're mowing your own yard or running a full-time crew, Ferris helps you get more done in less time. Ready to feel the Ferris difference? Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive in Statesville, and check out the full line of Ferris mowers today. Ferris, work hard, ride smooth.
Welcome back to the Statesville FC Shocker Show. I'm Buck. I'm here with founder, CEO, and president, Craig Hollis. How you doing?
Good.
Welcome back off the hot seat. Right now, we're going to update you guys. A few things have been going on around the country, and I just think they're worth mentioning. For starters, everyone remembers one of Statesville's favorite new sons, if you may, Danny Carroll. He is playing for Noshua College, Community College. Guess what he did in his first game of the season? Can you predict what Danny Carroll probably did in the first game of the season?
Had one of those come through and score an unreal goal situation.
Yeah, scored in the 5th minute, unassisted.
Oh, unassisted. Okay.
And
right.
in Danny Carroll fashion, yellow card in the 52nd minute. For, it
Danny.
looks like it didn't actually say. So I would assume that our friend Mr. Carroll got a little dissent much later in the match. But Danny Carroll scores for Noshua. They are 1-0-1 with a draw. Danny has started both games. He's got the goal. He plays midfield there. Right up the road in High Point, if you're looking for some really good soccer, High Point is a top 10 team in the nation, maybe even top 5 now. I know they beat Furman in the preseason. Anthony Ramirez, he joined our team late in the year, helped fill a big gap that we had. That deep line playmaker is kind of what I call him as a football manager fan. He has started both games for High Point. He played at Virginia and played against LIU. Both wins for High Point, so they are off to a great start. So another one of the former Statesville FC players. Just good to see these kids playing ball at the next level, and not just playing ball, but contributing at a high level.
Absolutely.
Down the street in Catawba, you can go see those games. We've got 2 gentlemen on the squad down there, Juan Camilo and our friend Carlos Zapata, who to me had the goal of the season. I think I gave it to him in our last show. Those 2 gentlemen playing in the midfield for Catawba. I don't have any scores for them because the SAC is a little bit behind the South Atlantic Conference, but both played, I believe, full 90 minutes in those as well. So that's great to see. That makes me happy. Let's see what else we got. Juan Camilo had a shot on goal as well. Our buddy Braden McCourt overseas. He's playing for the Select Generation Academy in Spain. They have matches starting this week, I believe. We'll get you updated when we have them there. Our man Callum Hudson, the man with the big throw, he has moved all the way across. He's gone from London to Catawba to Statesville, and now he is in Missouri. So he plays for Lindenwood. Our man's got, he started 2 games. The one game he didn't start, by the way, was a loss. They won 3-0 against Chicago State. They beat Blackburn, not the Rovers, 7-0. He had an assist in the last match, so that is awesome to see. And let's see, did I have anybody else? So many players out there. I believe Julian Sagnol's getting married soon. Yeah. Slate Danforth's season hasn't gotten started. He's down at Roanoke. That's a little far away, but I know his mom and dad will be there. That'll be great. Can't wait to see his season get started. So, yeah, guys are out playing. Oh, Isaac Button. That was the other one.
Yes.
He had a man of the match performance a couple days ago. What did he have? A bunch of saves. 8 saves and a 1-0 win against Ave Maria University. He's playing for
Carolina University.
Oh, yeah, it's Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, the Bruins.
That's it.
And then Caleb Trogdon is backing up the goalie up in High Point. So probably won't get a lot of game time because that team, where they are, unless someone gets hurt, hope they don't. But it'd be great for Caleb to come back. Get a little season for us.
Absolutely.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
And then that's not the only thing going on. We have our local soccer programs. We got the Impact.
Yes.
So what's going on with the Impact right now as well?
Oh man, so we just did pre-season for the classic guys, anything from 11U up, and then actually this Monday we start with our academy, everything from 10U to 7U, and then in a couple of weeks' time we're really excited about this. But this is big for us. We actually went over to the UK and did a tour with a few of our guys from Impact, and part and parcel of that was we trained with Manchester City at their academy. Long story short, they showed us around their academy and how an academy feel is and everything else. And
Not just an academy, the best academy in the world.
Yes.
Since you went, and the best academy money can buy in soccer.
Sure.
Barcelona, are you still a La Masia?
I'm Chelsea through and through, man.
That's not the best academy, though, in the world.
Small fact for you.
They're too split in London. There's too many academies in London.
Small fact.
Hit me.
If Chelsea recalls every academy player that they loan out in the Premier League, the Premier League will shut down.
Okay.
Just fun fact.
I know. Okay. I know.
I'll say no more.
I see what you mean. I know where you're going with this. Fair enough.
But anyway,
you do have a lot of hits. You guys do hit.
So their academy, Buck. Do you even want to know what age that they start with at their academy?
I don't even want. No, I don't want to guess. I'm assuming 3.
4U, so 3 and 4 years old. That's when they start, right? When we went over there, I kid you not, there was this young little girl, 3, 4 years old, and she is doing just getting this ball on the sideline. She's keeping it up. Knee, foot, boom, puts it down, little skill, back on. And I'm like, I need to put her on my U19 team. Wow. She is that good, right? So, but the point was...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so you guys went over, the Impact group went over, toured these facilities, solved some for... Okay.
Yep. So the point is look, we just had the World Cup. We've got countries like Spain doing the double of the European, now the World Cup. You've had all the top teams. France was in there, and yes, England was in there too, right? And they all do, like, right from the beginning, they make it accessible for the youngest possible kids to have real professional level guidance, right? We fail that at the moment as a country, right, here in the US. We just do. There's pay-to-play system. We can go on and on and on about the nuances of where we need to do better, and I'm sure there are other countries, even in the countries like England and so on, there is nuances that they can do better, for sure. However, the access to soccer as a whole, we need to do better. So here, at Impact, we actually worked with a wonderful sponsor who's going to sponsor this program for us. It's called our Future Stars program. Okay. So every 4U, 5U, and 6U.
Okay. The building blocks, the first step when it's supposed to, we're learning.
The building blocks.
Who knows
right?
if they like it?
Absolutely.
A little bit of that too, right? Who knows if they're going to enjoy this, but they're learning.
And it's all about creating good habits at the start.
Perfect.
Because you can't imagine how many players we get who come and try out and they've been taught bad habits. This trap in the ball situation. Oof. Toe in the ball. Right? It's just not good. And because that's the way that they've learned, it's become habits, and trying to get them to undo those habits is very difficult, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're trying to set them off on the right foot and
start them early,
right? But they will train with our professional level coaches. When I say professional level coaches, that's anybody with a national CUS license,
a badge.
Or above.
They got their badges, right? Yeah, they
badges,
got their entry, their next level. Not the A or B, but seeing like that C level is that cutoff to begin. But yeah.
Yep, C, B, and then your A is your top, and then we've got our UEFA licensed coaches, which is, it goes on and on and on to the top tier of coaches. So they will actually be with those coaches twice a week. And they get a lovely shirt, they get all this stuff, they get fantastic education, and the $sign that we've got that is we're actually gonna charge our families to come and do this is $0. Absolutely.
So if you've got a 4, 5, 6 boy or girl, and they are interested in learning soccer, the Impact has a program right now,
correct, with
professional level coaches. Sounds like an ad right now. This is not where I'm going with this, because I have a 5-year-old daughter that she's not really soccer, but this is my 3-year-old son I'm thinking about here. And you can go and basically enroll in training in 2 days a week for free.
Absolutely free.
Are there games or opportunity to play games? Is that one of those steps for someone who would not know anything about this?
Yeah.
Learning?
So typically we're going to be doing this on a Tuesday and a Friday evening, and the Tuesdays are going to be specific around the technical side of the game, and whether that's a topic of passing, dribbling, receiving, finishing, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. And then on the Fridays they will be put into small-sided games, 3v3s, 4v4s.
At that level, it doesn't make sense to have leagues. That's what I was curious about. If there's a game sense that they learn at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to learn the tactical side of the game, but linking what they did through that last week's practice into the game. So the games revolve around concentration on focus of passing, if that's what you did, or receiving the ball, or first touch, or whatever it may be.
Okay.
So there's stepping stones of how we teach them.
That's awesome. Okay. So just 4U, 5U, 6U. So I guess what's the year that you'd be born for 6U, and between 4U and 6U is what the you made me do math right now. The 2020 kids born in the COVID kids?
So it used to be January 1st to December 31st until this new year. US soccer loves to go, here's a curveball for you. So
they usually do it right after a World Cup too.
Yes, yes.
For no reason, just to say they did something. But that's a whole other thing. Making enemies here left and right today, by the way. I hope.
By the way, there's no grants there anymore we're going to get from US soccer now that we've just done this. But no, it's I
keep
believe...
Pochettino forever, please. Thank you.
I believe it's September 1st to August 31st. It goes by
it's like the school year.
School years now.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if your kid is in kindergarten, they will be 6 this year.
Right.
So I would assume kindergarteners and below. That would be so kindergarteners, pre-K, and that group right before pre-K. Free for an opportunity for your kid to learn soccer at no cost to the families. I know at this point, with what's going on in the world, just with everything seems a little tighter on the budgets. That's awesome from the sponsor to do that, or get the sponsorship to do that. And B, that there's, once again, it goes back to that same thing you guys had when you had Chelsea come,
yes,
and help coach and give some clinics and things that just it's opportunities that did not exist on this micro of a level in this county. You had to go to Charlotte, you had to go to Raleigh to do these things.
Correct.
But they're here now, and that's cool. That's $0. Man, I wish the boy will be there next year. We'll put it that way. The boy will be there next year. He turns 3 in a week, in 2 weeks, so we'll be there next year. That's a big announcement.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys got going on, or?
What more do you want?
No, you're good. That's huge. That's huge. So yeah, 4U, 5U, 6U, Impact offering free training, free. What would you call it? Just free.
Yeah, free professional training.
Free training for 4U, 5U, 6U. Get your kids involved if they've even mentioned it. I think there's an opportunity there. See if they like it. And if you're not sure, I think this is my brain is the cost conscious parent is, maybe they will like it, maybe they won't. But now we can go find out.
Yeah,
and
correct.
You're doing it at a high level, so that is awesome. We're running out of time on our show, which is awesome. But we're going to do a quick update. Yep. We couldn't do it without Eric and Coach Hansen, as he is right now. The Greyhounds have to update you down the street. The soccer team, not the football team. You can listen to Bryson do the football game later on Fridays. But today's Saturday. So Statesville had a massive match on Thursday night against Alexander Central. They tied it 2-2. They tied at their place 2-2. So it was a cup. They played home and away.
Okay.
So they had PKs. And Statesville won in PKs after very even 2-2 matches against another Statesville alum, former Greyhound David McConnell, coaches the Alexander Central team. We do have a good partnership with that group up there. But 2-2. So they are now, Statesville has 1 loss only. Make sure I got this right. 3 wins, 1 loss, 3 ties early in the year. The loss was at South Point. That's a tough game to go play down in Concord. Wow. Yeah. Beaten Forbush. They beaten St. Stephen's. They beat East Lincoln. So that's big. Lake Norman Wildcats down the street. They're 4 wins, 1 loss. South Iredell, 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. They beat North Mech the other day. That's kind of huge.
Yes.
North Iredell. You're tight with the North. The Impact program's got a lot of North kids.
Yep.
I'm just seeing this now. I think they've started 5-0. Wow. Good for them. They were always my rival. I always hated playing North. We were too close with a bunch of them. South, I think I mentioned them. They've got to a good start. Yeah, with the win against North Mech. Well, they beat Northwest Cabarrus too. So right now, the teams here in Iredell County, the high school programs, doing very well. West Iredell, they lost East Rand the other day. I think they would like a little bit more. But with the way the conferences work with the 6A, 7A, Statesville and North will be competing basically for a playoff spot. And then Lake Norman, South, Mooresville, those schools will kind of be competing for a playoff spot. So those will be interesting games. We're working on some things, possibly. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves to possibly broadcast some of those massive conference games for you guys the same way we did Statesville FC games. So there's a chance. Stay close to your socials. We might do it, and if we do it, we would do it through the Statesville FC soccer channel as a way to kind of highlight the youth programs and the high school programs here. So that is something we're working on. We haven't picked any games yet. If there's some ideas, hit us up on the socials. I think that'd be a good idea and a good way to continue to promote and evolve the game here in Iredell County.
Absolutely.
And get some of these kids that you guys see on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursday nights in the area. Hopefully we can see them on Wednesdays and Saturdays next summer as we go for round 2.
Yeah, and they'll hopefully we see these guys grow up and get onto the big stage of
That'd be cool.
the
That'd be cool.
MPSL, right?
It's been too long right now since we've had a big one make it. We've got Tony Pineda over there, Carolina Core. That's the biggest one we've got right now in terms of playing. We've got a lot of former players, Moose obviously, and the Watts brothers. But anyways, I think we've run out of time. You got anything for us? Anything left here?
No, thank
Mr.
you very
Hollis?
much.
Thank you for
having
joining
me.
us. Yeah, thank you for joining us today.
Fun.
This is the Statesville FC Soccer Show. I want to make sure that we get a shout out to all of our sponsors. They have been huge. Once again, thanks to the Statesville, the city. I know that the club very much appreciates the award and the recognition, more or less, of what we're doing in the community. But once again, thank you for WME, Gallagher Home Team Realty, Jeremiah's Italian Ice, Statesville's Dance, Brightwave, Genesis Fitness, Alarm South, Emerge Ortho, Print Path, Wings of Eagle Construction, Iredell Free News, Carolina Crossroads Dentistry, Knox Roofing, Hunk of Junk Hauling, the Iredell Partnership for Young Children. Shout out with Dolly Parton passing away. Get those kids to read books. Alex Walker, FGWH Insurance. And, of course, our main title sponsor, Epic Studios. They're doing big things all over the world. Make sure to follow our socials, Statesville FC on X and Instagram. We're giving daily updates. You guys have them working nonstop. That's amazing. That's cool.
Yep.
And until then, spread the word about the oncoming herd. This is our city. This is our club. I'm Brian Buckhour.
Greg Hollis.
Next time, thank you for feeling the Ville. We'll see you next time.